Bonjour classe, bienvenue dans la classe de français 1. Aujourd'hui, on va parler du temps. Quel temps fait-il? On y va! Okay, super bien. Classe, quel temps fait-il? Can you tell from the pictures what we're talking about this week? The weather. Classe, en français, pour poser la question, what is the weather? On dit, quel temps fait-il? Quel temps fait-il? Temps kind of looks like the word temperature, so that's how we remember that we're talking about the weather. So let's see what different kinds of weather expressions we can say en français. Ici, il fait beau. Il fait du soleil. Le soleil, the sun. Il fait du soleil. Et il fait beau. Beau means beautiful. Il fait beau. Il fait bon. Bon is a little different than beau. It just means good. Not great, but pretty good. Il fait bon. Il fait chaud. Here's how I remember this one. It is so hot in here. Il fait chaud. Il fait frais. Can you tell what this weather expression is based on the pictures? Outside for a walk, but you might need a light jacket. It's cool. Il fait frais. Il fait froid. Oh, froid. Il fait froid. Il fait mauvais. This is like the opposite of beau, which is beautiful. Mauvais, bad, terrible. Il fait mauvais. Il pleut. Take a look at these pictures. What's happening here? Il pleut. Il neige. Cold pleut. Oui? Il neige. And now we get to our seasons, which we already know from last week. So, quick review. Répétez après moi. Le printemps. That's the springtime. L'été. Summer, because it's the shortest word. It's like the shortest season. L'automne, where we are right now. Autumn. Et l'hiver, because you shiver in the winter. Now that's how you say the spring, the summer, the fall, and the winter. If you want to say in springtime, for example, in springtime, it rains, you would say au printemps. Au printemps, il pleut. In the summer, it's hot. En été, il fait chaud. In the fall, it's cool. En automne, il fait frais. And in the winter, it's cold and it snows. En hiver, il fait froid et il neige. So let's practice a little bit with what we've just learned. Here's a map of France, and in France they can have all different kinds of weather on the same day. Because although France is not a huge country, it is about the same size as Texas. Texas is pretty big. So if we look up here in the north, they can be having a sort of good day. The sun is trying to peek out. À Lille, il fait bon. Oui? Now we move over to Strasbourg. And how come it's snowing in Strasbourg? Well, they're pretty far north and we're getting close to some mountains here. Both Strasbourg and Grenoble are close to a mountain range, so it can be cold there, even if it's not super cold over here. À Strasbourg, il neige. À Grenoble, il fait froid. And then when we get down south, here in Marseille, the sun is blazing. It's hot and sunny because Marseille is pretty far south. This is the Mediterranean Sea. Corsica, Italy, they're right over here. So it can be very warm down in Marseille and Nice, even while it's colder in some of these other cities in the mountains. À Marseille, il fait chaud. Et il fait beau. Now we move over to Bordeaux. Bordeaux is right near the Atlantic Ocean, so they get that kind of Gulf Stream blowing in, and sometimes it rains. À Bordeaux, il pleut. Come on up here to Bretagne. À Bretagne, il fait mauvais. That's a scary looking cloud. Oui, il fait mauvais. Some weather all around France. If you didn't get those the first time, just rewind, pause, and listen to them again. Now for this, you have an exercise where I'm going to say the weather for number 1, listen to what I say, and then choose. Am I talking about A, B, or C? Give yourself a little quiz. On commence? Numéro 1. Il fait beau. Il fait beau. Numéro 2. Il fait bon. Il fait bon. Numéro 3. Il fait mauvais. Il fait mauvais. If you need to, you can always pause, rewind, listen to that again, and see if you can get the right answers. Super bien. And now moving on, we're going to combine some things that we learned last time about the days of the week and especially the months of the year and the seasons. What kind of weather do we get, for example, en janvier, février, mars? What kind of weather do we get in these different seasons? En janvier, il fait froid et il neige. En février, il fait froid aussi. Quel temps fait-il en mars ou en avril? En avril, il pleut, n'est-ce pas? Et quel temps fait-il en mai? En juin? Quel temps fait-il en juillet? En juillet, il fait chaud. Quel temps fait-il en août? En septembre? En octobre? Write down a different weather expression for each of these months, and then you'll have done a lot of good practice and work towards memorizing how to talk about the weather. Great conversation en français. Merci beaucoup, classe. À la prochaine. Au revoir.